Wow, I actually found the time to show off my Emma Frost figure, Marvel Legends by Hasbro. Um, the character, Emma Frost, the White Queen, she was created in 1979, but the book was released in January of 1980, created by Chris Claremont and art by John Byrne. Well, I kind of like his art, and she appeared in the Uncanny X-Men in issue 129. I'm in shock. She's, up there in age. She looks great. But I'm actually glad that I picked her up. I should have taken out the other Emma Frost that I have from Marvel Legends and maybe from the Marvel Select that I got. But she is gorgeous. I'm going to do an actual unboxing. You might hear me scream here and there, so cover your ears. Wait, wait, don't fight me. Why do I have trouble? What in the... Oh, gotta open it from the bottom. You would think I know that by now. Ow. Jeez. Oh, that's the thing that sucks about having gay strength. Dear Lord. Oh, what fell? Oh, I don't know. Well, nope. It was that little paper. Here's the art. I love this, but I'm not going to keep the box. I've got way too many boxes. From X-Men 97, which, if you haven't watched it, watch it. The first season was amazing. Here's the back of the box. Here are the other characters. I'm gonna try to get at least the rest of these guys one day. I'm not gonna pick this up. Um, and here is the barcode. Emma Frost. So I'm gonna leave this because I do like the art in the back. Well, in the front, excuse me. All right, let me take her out of the packaging. Oh, well, that's new. I like how they did this. That's a first, I think. Watch me drop my phone. Wait, let me do it this behind the camera because I will drop the phone because I'm a klutz. All right. Um, I'm going to leave the extra hands in that she comes with. She doesn't really come with much, but for the $26 price, I mean, I'm not going to complain at all. Originally, I was going to get her from Big Bad Toy Store, but it kept saying pre-order. I canceled it and then I got her from Amazon, which I gotta say, wow, she is gorgeous. That's one thing I will say about Marvel Legends. Their female figures, the face paint and they do a great job. Very sexy, we'll say. This thing that sucks. You would think that by now Hasbro would try to start doing cloth wired capes. Um, I mean, they're still pretty at a decent price, so I'm not going to complain too much about that. But include a stand, Hasbro. Oh, hold on. Let me show you her second head sculpt. Just gorgeous. I'm really impressed. I'm happy I got her. I'm going to put her back on this thing. Hold on a second, guys. For some reason, I love the smell of the plastic. I'm a weirdo. And yep, she won't fit on that stand. Let me see. Can her cape hold her? No. Um, that's one of the things. I don't mind the heels because certain characters do have heels in their as part of their character because she's not really a. I don't think she's a fist fighter. Most of her powers are mental. She's a telepath, and she can turn into a heart-shaped diamond. Um, so she doesn't do fisticuffs, if I recall correctly. She didn't get too much of a spotlight in the X-Men '97 cartoon. Hopefully, in season two, we'll get that. The typical, Marvel Legends pinless as well. If I can see, yep, pinless. Yeah, I might at some point maybe get a custom cape for her. But seriously, she's wow, really gorgeous. I'm gonna put the other head on just so you guys can see. And the cape can come off once you remove the head. I actually think I prefer this Emma Frost compared to the last couple, or the one that at least came out last year or a year and a half ago. Wow, very sexy figure. Um, but they always do really, really well with their female figures. So I'm not gonna lie on that. This is hard though. I think their downfall. I shouldn't say their downfall because I mean they're doing well selling their figures. Their issue is they should start thinking about getting into wired uh, cloth goods cape for their figures. Maybe include flight stands. But if they ever start doing that, we're gonna expect a higher price point. I mean, if they're like $33, $34, I don't mind if they include because I'm paying that for McFarlane figures and even more, like with that Spawn figure. So 34, 35, I don't mind. Just give us a cloth cape. They did it once with their Doctor Doom in that 3 pack. So I thought that was gonna be something they're gonna start doing. But nope. Yeah, that cape is really stiff, so you're not gonna get too much unless you remove the cape or cloak, excuse me. It's like I kind of put in my place the other day. Stop calling them capes. These are cloaks. My bad. It's gonna be a short video because aside from uh showing how great this figure is, well for me it's great, and I'm not complaining. $26 from Amazon? Oh, I lied. I got her for free, to be honest. I have a Citibank and they Amazon give or Citibank gives you rewards, and I totally forgot to check into it. And when I saw that I had the rewards, I had $26. I'm like, what? Got her. So that's why I canceled her from Big Bad Toy Store. So there, for transparency. But very, very sexy figure. And all this stuff about female figures don't sell. I'm gonna put the other head sculpt back on. You know, is a silly thing for anyone to say, you know. Female figures have been included in the boys line, I'm gonna say since the '80s, from He-Man and GI Joe. I My brother was collecting GI Joe and he got like the Baroness figures and he was young. He never had this thing of I'm not gonna collect them because they're females. He got Baroness, Lady J, and Cover Girl. He was a big GI Joe fan when he was a young kid, and he had everything. But really gorgeous figure. Maybe I should remove the cape so I can show you the articulation at least. I should have brought out the other Emma Frost, but I kind of put her away because I was making room for the Halloween stuff. Oh, Jesus. Hasbro knew what they were doing, but that's fine. You want men to pick up female figures. Yeah, she's her face amazing. I saw a guy, I'm not sure how he did that. He took her face sculpt and gave it to hold on, let me pick up the cape that fell. And gave it to Zatanna McFarlane. I noticed it real quick. And I asked him, he was like, "Yeah, I took the head and put the hair on." I'm like, "Oh, I wouldn't do that." I ordered I should be getting Zatanna tomorrow from GameStop. I'm hoping and praying that it's the platinum version because I ordered two Zatannas, hopefully one collector's and one platinum. Yeah, they did a great job on Emma Frost. I think she'll look way better if she has a wired cape, to kind of pose. And Hasbro should start giving stands, at least with characters with heels. Because she definitely cannot stand on her own for sure. And I should have got this stand doesn't work, so let me see. Nope, it's not gonna work. So that's the only downside to this figure. She can't stand on her own 2 feet, or in this case, on her own 2 heels. But yeah, if you can get her, I would. She's a gorgeous figure. Let me put her cape back on. Really gorgeous figure. And for the price point, not bad. I know people love I don't like to use the word bash. Criticizing Hasbro Marvel Legends, but I never had any major complaints with them. They're at a decent price as long as they look like the characters from the comic book or TV show. And the thing that I love about them too, their colors are bright. They're I think I showed you guys, right? She comes with the extra two hands. Oops, 12 o'clock. Uh, Bright colors. That's something that I wasn't too fond of Mattel, was that their colors didn't pop. And for me, the 6-inch figures, the 7-inch, you want to make those figures pop. Don't have colors that are muted or uh yeah, muted colors. You want them to pop, which is why I loved some of the figures that Tom McFarlane did, like the Doctor Fate, the bright yellow. They make the figures stand out on the shelf. But she's really, really gorgeous. And look at that face. How can you not like it? I think out of the figures that I got from the X-Men 97, she is definitely my favorite, for sure, without a doubt. Gorgeous, gorgeous figure. But anyway, guys, I think I went on long enough. I just wanted to show off the figure. Um, Hopefully I get my Zatanna tomorrow. I'm praying that it's the platinum version, because I got one from GameStop and one from Big Bad Toy Store. So I'll be getting the one from GameStop tomorrow. We'll see what happens. And I also ordered a Vampirella figure. And that's because it was a gift from my younger brother for Christmas. He was asking me what I wanted. I was like, ah. So I said, all right. I showed him, and it was like, damn, when he saw the price. But he goes, well, I asked you what you wanted, so you got it. Love you, Rodney. It's my younger brother. But anyway, guys, Eric and the Silent Collector, Ventra Sair, Carlos, Leonard, and Raggedy Balboa, thank you guys so much for just being around. You know, I they seem kind of weird just to say thank you, but you guys are awesome. Because like I said, my videos ain't no nothing to look at. I don't know how to edit videos, or I'm not reading from a script. I'm just showing the figures that I got, so that way if someone's interested in spending their money, they can. And if they don't like it, they can save their money. Oh, and quick, I hope in my Spawn video I didn't come off like I was downplaying the figure because aesthetically the figure is amazing. It was just the price that I kind of like, I don't know. But I mean, I bought it anyway, so love the figure. Like really have no regrets. The figure is really nice, and um, uh, I'm gonna take some pictures of Spawn again because it looks like you can take the hood from the back, uh, because it is wired. So I'm not sure if you can like make a hood out of it because but I don't want to cut it. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know too much about the figure. I wish he came with a comic book. That would have been nice, Todd. But anyway, this is about her anyway. You guys better stay safe. Um, and I'll show off Zatanna hopefully Friday. And hopefully I'm okay with the figure. Anyway, love you guys. Please stay safe. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves and spend time with each other. That's really important. Peace.